What's up, IB108? My name is Naza, and I bring to you the Concavenator Corvatus. At first, I questioned why I chose this dinosaur and not any other one, but once I started learning more about it, I knew it was meant to be. Let's start off with the basics. This dinosaur was originally found in Spain and was labeled as one of the most bizarre dinosaurs ever discovered. It has a hump like feature on its back and is said to have features similar to birds. Trivia break time. What does this bizarre dinosaur's name mean? Take a guess. It means Quensa hunter with a hump. Bet you didn't know that, huh? Anyways, the genus of the species is C. curvatus, and it is part of the theropod clade. The concavenator roamed around during the early Cretaceous period of the Permian Age. Now, the early Cretaceous is the last period that persisted during the Mesozoic era, 145 to 66 MA. It was bipedal, which means it walked, ran, and moved on 2 feet. It was said that this dinosaur weighed about 4,000 pounds, but others say 9,000, which is a bit big for a dinosaur that's only 2 meters tall. When I first saw this dinosaur, I saw a velociraptor with a hump on its back, but others say it has a similar shape to an Allosaurus. This species has great social skills. They can communicate with other members within their species, and it has even been said that they can communicate with their hump, which is quite interesting. It was also said that the hump must have been used to attract mates or fight off competitors. That must have been where the communication came from. Here's a clip depicting what the concavenator was predicted to sound like. Now, the first article about this dinosaur to ever be written was by Francesco Ortega, who stated that the humps on the ulna were present on some modern birds. Scientists also believe that the hump was used either to store fat or generate heat, thermoregulation. The hump can also grow up to 16 inches long. Fun fact of the day, this dinosaur was said to have wings. Imagine a huge raptor like dinosaur just flying around. I would love to see that, but it would kind of creep me out a little bit. Now, you might be questioning, where did these species live? They lived in terrestrial habitats such as woodlands and lake ecosystems, forests, wetlands, and swamps. Would it surprise you if I told you that these creatures were herbivores? Well, they're not. Just messing with you. They are carnivores who fed on small, medium-sized animals like the Mantillosaurus and the Pelecanimous. That's a hard word to pronounce. They also fed on iguanodons and including fish. Because it lived in these environments, they were most likely adapted to swimming and diving. Trivia break time. When was the first fossil found? Well, the first fossil was found September 8th, 2010, and that's around the time that a lot of articles about this dinosaur were being published. Although these species were great communicators, it has not been stated that they were great pack hunters. They fed on small to medium sized animals, so we can probably assume that they most likely didn't have to hunt in packs, but they could have if the animal was a little bigger in size. Most of you might be asking, how do these dinosaurs reproduce and such? There's actually little to no evidence to conclude whether these species reproduced or not, but an article did suggest that they laid several eggs, about 15 to 20. In some pictures and animations, it is depicted that this dinosaur had a head crest. An interview with a paleontologist by the name of Roger Benson from Cambridge University made a comment that the head crest must have been used for visual display. The last topic I will discuss for today is the extinction of these species. There was an article that stated that they were extinct due to natural disasters since they are from the early Cretaceous. So maybe whatever killed off the dinosaurs wiped out this species as well. Last trivia break of this session. Did you know that the Concavenator was featured in the Jurassic World series? Well, here's a clip from a YouTube video talking about it.
Really great look at a medium-sized theropod that's very different from anything we've seen in the past. The Concavenator is a dinosaur that we have absolutely no record of John Hammond or even Simon Masrani cloning at any point in time in the series. Sure, you could say the same.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my first and last podcast. Naza, signing out.